What is up, guys? It is Matt here from Nothing But Boom. I wanted to welcome you guys to today's episode of Let's Fight Dr. Terror. Having trouble remembering stuff today, but anyway, let's get right into it. And
It's 4 o'clock.
looks like we have a cannon, a flamethrower, a machine gun here on Terror Stage 1. Let's go ahead and double hit the cannon and the flamethrower, and then I guess just use 2 more on that machine gun. And that should take it out. And now we're going to go ahead and just drop the troops. As you can see, I was missing one Bodazookas there, but it doesn't really matter. I really don't need it. And we're going to go ahead with a level 8 Terror Stage 1 here. So getting those extra crates over there gives us, or weakens the health of the HQ. I go ahead and double hit those 2 boom mines because I don't want my heavies walking over them. And then I go ahead and throw a barrage and then an artillery on the HQ to take that out. So as you can see, we get 2 fragments there, dark fragments, and we're going to be moving on to Terror Stage 2 pretty easily, with really no problem. So welcome to my grand experiment, blah 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 blah. As you can see, my Zookas were reinforcing. Let's go ahead and reinforce those and get right back into it. Terror Stage 2 looks like not very hard as well. So as you can see in this one, we're just going to go ahead and take out the snipers, which are going to be the main player in this. And we're going to go 2 artillery on that sniper. Could have double hit with the HQ, but that's okay. And then we're going to go ahead and do a barrage on that other sniper in the front there. Sorry. I lied. Sorry. Barrage on the flamethrower there, and then 2 more artillery on the sniper tower. Now we have nothing to deal with us on the right side of the beach, and we're going to be able to just go ahead and walk right up the beach, again, with no problem. But, I mean, what do you expect? Terror Stage 2, so shouldn't be that hard. Here we go. We're going to flare them. Actually, no, they'll naturally go to that crate. I don't want them going to that machine gun. After they walk up to that machine gun, we should be fine. And, there are the Zookas right there going up. As you can see, that those 2 Zookas are straying. But that's okay. Those Zookas will probably be able to take out that machine gun since it is solo level. We'll see how many shots the sniper gets off. Looks like not any on my Zookas. Almost killed one of them, but they had enough health to survive through it, which is really nice. Just to let you guys know, I do have a little treat for you guys coming up at the end of this video. It's kind of a bittersweet, and you'll find out what it is. But give you a little hint, I did get Smokescreen last night, so I am really looking forward to having that in the videos and being able to use that and being able to clear my map. So Smokescreen is definitely going to be really fun. That was the last gunboat, what do you call it? The gunboat, I don't know, help thing that you use for your, that comes from your gunboat. Medic is the only troop that I didn't unlock yet, and that is coming at the next HQ level, so definitely looking forward to that, and we should be on our road to be doing pretty good. So once again, thank you for the growth, guys. It has been really nice, and we'll see what happens in the coming weeks and then months. So, Terror Stage 3, just taking a look around, back into it here. Sorry to give a little story there, but 2 artillery in the middle of those 3 buildings takes out all of them, and then a barrage on the rocket launcher, and then an artillery in the middle of that in the HQ takes out all of the buildings I really had to worry about, and now I can double hit the sniper and the mortar. Not really necessary, but I did it. And then I hit the machine gun because I thought I could take it out in 1 artillery, but not quite yet. So I dropped the heavies, dropped the Zookas. I know we're going to be fine. The Zookas stray off, and some of them go to take out those crates, but there's enough Zookas over there to where they're going to be able to take out the flamethrower, and it's not going to do enough damage on my heavies to where I'm going to be in any kind of trouble. So, they're going to finish up that flamethrower, and then they're going to head for the HQ. I'm going to go ahead and throw a barrage in the HQ to weaken it there. Just so you guys know, if the barrage does hit your troops, then it will damage them, so that could be a problem with some of the things that you do. Just make sure that your barrages don't hit your troops. And same with artillery, even though artillery is a little bit more easy to control. So this one didn't have as many defenses as the last one. I think it just had more higher level ones, but I could still take out the boom cannon and the mortar, double hit in 3 shots. Then I'm going to go ahead and barrage plus artillery the rocket launcher, and that is going to be able to take that out. And then we're just going to have a machine gun and a mortar left, which I'm honestly not very worried about. And then we're going to drop the troops. They're going to take out that bunker and the crate in the front, and then they're going to go for the machine gun, which they are going to have absolutely no trouble taking out. As you can see, they're going to go right up to that, and I'm going to throw a quick barrage on it. They really don't need it, though. It actually probably would have been better without it because it kind of damaged my heavies, but looks like we'll be okay. As you can see, the 3 heavies down there doing some work on that crate. And once they actually kill that, I'll have enough for barrage on the HQ. There you go. And didn't even need it, though. I did drop it, but it's not needed. Every time you drop a barrage, the cost of the next one goes up 6. So it goes 10, 16, 22, 28, and so on. I've never used more than 3 in a raid, but just in case you guys were wondering. Go ahead and build our first life idol, or not life idol, dark idol, or from what we're saying, or from what we're getting in these Dr. Terror raids, which really aren't very hard this week, which is pretty nice. So we're going to go ahead and triple hit the flamethrower and the rocket launcher, once again taking them out, just like the mortar and the boom cannon in the last stage. And then we're going to go ahead and, I mean, what's the next major threat? Nothing really, right? We can go ahead and do the mortars, and then we're going to go ahead and do, let's drop in artillery on those, and then we could probably do another barrage on that flamethrower right there. That is going to almost take that out, but we're going to drop the troops on the far right side because they give you so much energy in the entry level, or the entry part of these levels, where you can just literally drop your troops up, and as long as there's no rocket launchers, you can be fine for a while. So as you can see, we have really no problems left except for the flamethrower. So we're going to go ahead and drop that flamethrower. That one's a really low level because it doesn't have the double canisters on the back. The Zookas take it out with ease. And then they're going to go ahead and take out that other mortar, which I'm going to double hit just to help them. The machine gun begins targeting my Zookas, so I quickly flare them down, and then I double hit the mortar and the crystal solution there to get us an extra point. Then I shock bomb them as they're coming back because the Zookas were going in first, and so I wanted the heavies to get in first so the Zookas would not get hit, rather the heavies. And then just for fun, I don't think the machine gun would have been able to, but I quickly flare them to the corner. Right above the HQ, park them up there, and they're going to do some work from there. HQ is going to go down. You guys can comment below what you guys got to this week. I did get to, I said 7, right? So yeah, 7 this week. The other one, the HQ just seemed to have a ton of health on Terror Stage 7, so it stunk, but we're going to be able to get pretty far anyway. I think the farthest I've gotten is and I think I've beaten 9, and I think that's the furthest I've gotten. So even 3 artillery doesn't take out that one rocket launcher there, so I'm going to ignore that for now, and I'm going to barrage the other one there and add an artillery on the other one that needs a 4th one. Then I'm going to go ahead and double hit the rocket launcher and the machine gun, and then we're going to go ahead and drop our troops on the right side of the beach and get an extra 9 energy. And I'm going to start picking off some of the buildings on the left side where the HQ is, so we can get some energy, like I said. So yeah, it'll be easier for us to destroy the base, even though just looking at it doesn't seem like it's going to be too hard. So they're going to come in on it. I'm going to go ahead and shock bomb so none of the mortar shots are annoying and hit my Zookas. They're able to take out the mortar, they're able to take out the machine guns barely before they even get unshock bombed. And then we're going to go ahead and be able to move in the snipers and the cannon there, and we're going to be able to destroy those as well. So then we're going to flare them back just to make sure that the cannon is hopefully out of range. We'll see what happens. That is really risky right there, so I quickly throw a heal, but luckily it doesn't get the Zookas. I don't know how that happened, but as you can see, we haven't lost a heavy yet, but the cannon is targeting my heavies, and I think that we're going to lose one probably in the next shot. Yeah, so there goes one, but all the other ones are fine, and so we're going to have 1 casualty. That's the first time we had a casualty, and it's funny because we had 1 casualty in that level, and then in the next level we lost all of our guys. So As you can see, this one is definitely a lot harder. Lots of sniper towers. That's when my guys really start to not hold their ground. And there's also a boom cannon in there as well. So we're gonna go ahead and barrage that boom cannon. Or should we double hit it? Yeah, let's double hit. So we're gonna do 3 on the boom cannon and the rocket launcher, and then we're gonna go ahead and barrage that like general area of mortar, and that'll take out the cannons, and hopefully oh, the cannon was close, and some of the mines as well. That cannon needed 1 extra artillery, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and drop the troops on the far right side of the beach. They're going to go ahead and naturally go to that machine gun, and then I'm going to what's the word for it, shock bomb the sniper towers, which is needed to keep them subdued, because they can do some serious damage on your heavies if you don't. After that, they're going to go right to the snipers, and oh, that mortar shot stunk. Okay. They're going to take out that sniper, and then they're going to be able to, I think I'm going to shock bomb, yeah, those snipers and the mortar there, because that's just taking out more buildings. And now we're already down to 5 heavies, and there's a boom mine right there. We're just thinning out on numbers. We're at 4 now, 3 heavies, and I just feel like they're not holding their ground as well as they did in the last one. So they take out that mortar, and then I try to let them just go for it, and I shock bomb the snipers, but the HQ had so much health. I think it had probably, it was probably like a level 16 or 17, because that just had so much health. The Dr. Terror are normally level 13 HQs, which are 45,000 health, and it seemed like it had a lot more than that. And so, as you can see, those snipers took out my heavy, and I thought those Zookas would be out of range of the sniper, but apparently I was wrong, and it was shooting at my Zookas, and I was able to save 1, I think, and I was hoping those 2 would be out of range, but I quickly made her run away and run for the hills, and she got back aboard her boat, and we went back and subbed her and her heavy friends out for some warriors. And I wanted to show you guys what happened with the warriors. I'm going to show you guys what happened with the smoke screen and without the smoke screen. This is when I didn't even have smoke screen yet, and you guys will see what happens. So let's go ahead and do those, reinforce those. It was a lot of gems, but I think that it was worth it. How much is it? 27? I think we can do that. So Terror Stage 7, this is what I did. I decided that I was going to kind of use a smokescreen strategy and kind of make them hug the right wall. So I went ahead and I barraged those 2 boom mines up there, as you can see, that were near the HQ, because that was where the warriors were going to come in. And then, actually, we do that later, sorry. And then we drop the warriors and flare them right to those supplies over there, avoiding most of the defenses. So I use shock bombs, and then I flare them over, but there's 2 boom mines there that I did not shock bomb, or I did not get rid of correctly, and now they're not going to be able to take out the HQ, even though, or adding on to the fact that it already has so much health, so it just did not help, and I was not able to take it out. So let's go ahead and let those warriors die. Sorry, yeah, I will admit it is a fail. The other warriors that I use when I use a smoke screen get a little bit closer, but they still don't get it. And so go ahead and lose the warriors, and then we're going to go ahead and try again, because it is a very hard level. So let's go ahead and make sure we reinforce. That statue is building, that dark idol is still building, but that is okay, and we will have time to complete that. So let's go ahead and try it with the smoke screen like I was telling you guys we could do. And yeah, let's go ahead and see what I did. So it looks like I quickly, and I made the smarter decision this time by barraging those, what do you call them, the boom mines, which was smart because I needed those to be gone for the strategy to work. And after that, I dropped the warriors, and then I flared them to the supplies. I didn't need to drop smoke because they weren't in range of anything. I dropped the smoke once they got to the supplies, and then I flared the HQ and followed them with smoke to the HQ, and then I let them step out for 1 second, and then we surrounded the HQ. I dropped another flare to make sure that they stayed on the buildings they were supposed to, and they went to work, but if your warriors don't start doing at least 1/10 of the damage, then they're just not going to be strong enough to destroy the HQ. So that seemed to be the case, at least in this one. Shock Bomb wore off, and the warriors got a little bit closer to victory in this one, but we were down to 3, and then 2, and then we had 1 warrior left trying to do work, but he just could not withstand the sniper and cannon fire, so we failed again. It's okay. We'll try to make it farther this Friday on Volcano Island. But yeah, I am at HQ 14 now, as you can see, level 32. I did a lot of gemming last night, so I can get to experience level 32 to get the smoke screen. So that was very fun. Didn't look like, or we couldn't get past 7, but that is okay. For all things Boom Beach, you guys know what to do. Keep it tuned right here to Nothing But Boom. I'm Matt, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode.